Hello everyone and welcome back to our PD3 Reading Masterclass. In today's lesson, we are going to focus on Delprøve 2A. Many students tell me I understand the text, but I still choose the wrong answer. If this happens to you, the problem usually isn't your Danish. It is your strategy. So Delprøve 2A is not a vocabulary test, it is a meaning test. The examiner wants to know whether you can recognize the same idea even when it is expressed using completely different words. So today I will show you exactly how to think while solving these questions. So first we will see what does Delprøve 2A test. Delprøve 2A tests your ability to understand the overall meaning of a text, recognize the phrases and synonyms, distinguish facts from opinion, identify the author's message, avoid being distracted by similar looking words. Many wrong answers contain words copied directly from the text. That the correct answer often expresses the same idea using different wording. That is why understanding meaning is much more important than translating every word. So let's start our strategies. Strategy number 1, read the question before the text. Never begin by reading the entire article. Instead, read the question first. Ask yourself, what information I am looking for? Is it asking about the main idea or a reason, an opinion, a result, a comparison? There can be different types of word. For example, they ask vad menar hen? So they can ask well hens hållning. So there can be different words. Once you know your target, your reading becomes focused instead of random things. Strategy number 2, underline the keywords. This is one of the most useful habits. Look at the important words in the question, ignore small grammar words for a moment, and focus on the content words. For example, climate or education or children, technology. Now ask yourself, how else could the writer express this same idea? Because in Delprøve 2A, the text rarely repeats the exact same word. So instead, it uses synonyms or phrases. Strategy number 3, think about meaning, not matching words. This is probably the most important strategy in the entire work. Many students search for identical words. The examiner knows this. That's why the correct answer is often written differently. Imagine the question says the company improved customer satisfaction. The text might never use the words customer satisfaction. Instead, it could say something like, more people were happy with the service, different words, exactly the same meaning. This is called paraphrasing, and recognizing it one of the key skills in Delprøve 2A. Now, strategy number 4, read the whole sentence, not just one word. Never stop reading as soon as you find one keyword. Read the complete sentence. Meaning often depend on context. One isolated word is rarely enough to answer correctly. So try to focus on the whole sentence or whole context. Strategy number 5. Watch out for the trap answers. One of the most common mistake is choosing an answer simply because it contains words copied from the text. Remember, words can match, meaning may not. Always ask yourself, does this option express the same idea or is it simply using similar vocabulary? The examiner often creates distractors in this way. Strategy number 6. Questions usually follow the text order. Another useful strategy taught in Danish preparation material is that the questions generally follow the order of the text. So after answering question number 1, don't jump back to the beginning. Continue reading forward. This saves time and reduces confusion. Strategy number 7, eliminate wrong answers first. Don't immediately search for the correct answer. Instead, remove the answers that are clearly impossible. Mostly there are 3 options and one of the option is completely different and you can easily cut it analyzing the options and you become stuck between the two. So this method improves accuracy and reduce guessing. So at least you will left with 2 options. Strategy number 8, Pay attention to small words. Tiny words often change the entire meaning. Look carefully at the words such as only, always, never, often, mainly. One word can make otherwise good answer completely wrong. So many students miss these details because they focus only on nouns. Strategy number 9, understand the author message. Some questions are not asking what happened, instead they ask what is the author trying to say. These are different questions. Always ask yourself, is the writer explaining or comparing or criticizing or recommending? Understand the writer's perspective. Make this question much easier. Strategy number 10. Don't panic about unknown words. You don't need to understand every single word. Professional readers don't stop every time they see unfamiliar vocabulary. Instead, they use context. Look at the surrounding words, look at the overall paragraph. Very often, the meaning becomes clear without using a dictionary. And of course, you cannot use dictionary in Læseforståelse. So, you have to go with that. Strategy number 11, manage your time. If one question is too long and it's too hard to and taking a lot of time, leave it and mark it and continue forward. In this Delprøve, even though you have a lot of time, but still you have to focus on all the three objectives. So focus strategically and come back later with a fresh mind. Let's do this example Delprøve. So I will not go to the text first. Rather, I will focus to read the question first and have an idea they want to ask. So first question is Vilken holding svar best till det som Peter Nyborg giver udtryk for? Set et kryds. So they are asking about Peter Newborg. One thing, keyword. Other thing, Wilken Holding. So they are asking about his opinion, and it respond best to his opinion. And some Peter Giva Ulrich for, but he has shown the expression in the text. So we have to focus on Peter and his opinion about the text, what the text shows about his opinion. And if we read about options, Kvinna på generaltollen Kortia Orlo, så män får mer tillsammans med deras helt små barn. The other option is normer i samfundet der generelt gør det svært for mange kvinder at gøre karriere. Option C is det er statens ansvar at få mænd til at tage en længere orlov, så kvinder får bedre mulighed for at gøre karriere. So first we have to read the question and have to read the three options, and then we will go to the text. It took me 2 minutes to read the question and option. So let's move to the text now. So here is the text. Karriär är li så viktig som barn. Listilling och lilla jobb. Delprøve. Never miss these headings and overscript. So let's start the text. Tina Rasmussen är jurist och gift med Peter Nyborg. They are also jurist. They are livliga föräldrar, men mina gott att män både kan göra karriär och ha barn också som kvinna. So here it is a kind of introduction where they are telling about Tina Rasmussen, where they are telling about Tina Rasmussen or also about Peter Newborg. And now we will focus on Peter Newborg for first question. Peter Silla hjem i stuen. Da avisen journalist kommer forbi til interview. Tina er på barsel med deres 6 måneders gammel datter Sofia, men om en uge er det Peters tur. Så i målsättning till många andra familjer hvor det kun er kvinder, der holder en længere orlov sammen med barn, så er fordeling mellem Tina og Peter mere lige. Så Tina holder 6 måneder og Peter 4 måneder. Peter vil nemlig ikke forringe Tinas muligheder for at gøre karriere, bare fordi hun er kvinde. So if you find some of the word difficult here, don't worry about that. You can skip those words. You can skip some of the words if you can get the idea about whole text. So in this Ausschnitt, if I will focus, they are just giving a scene, that how is the scene that they are sitting together and they have a kid, and they are in the parcel period right now. Tina and Tina took 6 month parcel, and then Peter is going to have 4 months parcel in the coming time. So basically, it is not about Peter's opinion. So let's move forward and read further the text. Så jeg vil ikke kalde mig feminist, men jeg går ind for at kvinder skal have de samme muligheder for at gøre karriere som mænd, hvis de ønsker det. So it doesn't, so if we see this, we cannot reach the final decision because still we have Peter opinion left. Also, skal traditioner ikke stå i vejen for, om det kan lade sig gøre. Jeg mener, at det bør være op til den enkelte familie at kunne vælge fri. Jeg vil meget gerne holde barsel, og jeg sætter stor pris på at have muligheden. Jeg har altid været glad for børn, og jeg vil ikke gå glip af det privilegium, det er at kunne bruge 4 måneder sammen med Sofie, siger Peter. So here we are finishing Peter's opinion. So if we go back to the question, first option is kvinner bør generelt holde en kortere orlov, så mænd får mere til sammen med deres helt små børn. This expression showing us that Peter want that kvinner or women should have a short parcel so that men can have time with their kids. So if we focus here, so he is saying that he is not showing any expression where we can check that he is saying that women should have a short parcel so they can have more time with their kids. Rather, he is appreciating this that he got a chance to be with the kid. Yaha elsil veaglel for born. He's saying that I have always been happy for kids and I will not miss any of this privilege, and that I will use the 4 months with my kid. So he is excited for this. He doesn't say that all men should have more time with kids and all women should have short leaves for parcel, and they should give the chance to the fathers that they can spend a lot of time with their kids. So this is his expression for his own parcel, but it doesn't show his opinion. So if we go to the option C is saying that det er statens ansvar at få mænd til at tage en længere orlov, så kvinder får bedre muligheder for at gøre karriere. This option says that Peter wants that the government should do something so that women can have better opportunities in the career. So let's see if we find anything like that. Jeg vil ikke kalde mig, men jeg går ind for at kvinder skal have de samme muligheder mahila for kya career so men viste unskade. So here we have not seen that he is mentioning that government should do this. Also, skull traditiona egesto evine. He is mentioning traditions and norms, but not government. Yamina at the boa where up till then enkelt family at Kune free. He is focusing that it is family's own decision to choose independently. He is not mentioning anything regarding state or government. Ya will mal ke ana hola Barcel or ya set up priest po athe molehil. So this shows that he is mentioning traditions, but he never mentioned in this paragraph about state or government. So this option A and option C is not gonna be right option. And if we check the option B, there are norma i samfund, der gør det svært for mange kvinder at gøre karriere. So I think this option is the right option because here it is saying that it totally resemble with this opinion that with this opinion of Peter that he says that also skull traditiona egesto evine. Traditions should not be in the pathway of the woman in the they should not stop women from adopting their career. So they can lela saigo yamina etebo of till then ankled family at Kunevelfree. So here he is mentioning about traditions, and so this is the resemblance or synonym traditiona or here samfund. Norms, they are norma is samfund. So norma and traditiona, they are synonym. They use synonym for this type of question, and they general this bear. They make it difficult for women to adopt their career, and this is ultric fast ultric sto evine that to stop in the way to resist someone from doing something. So store evine. So I think this is the right answer that I have concluded, and I hope you will get an idea how to do this. I think it is going to be a very large video if we do all the questions, so it would be sufficient to make you understand. If you like my this method of showing you how to conclude these gives, so I can make more, but I hope for now it is sufficient, and it will help you to understand. After going through example, let's wrap up the some golden rules. Remember these rules: read the question first, underline the keyword, think in ideas, not individual words, look for phrases, read the complete sentences, beware of trap answers, eliminate wrong options, pay attention to small words, and follow the order of the contexts. Focus on author's message. Now, excellent. Now we are done with Delprøve 2A like an examiner. In the next section, we will move to Delprøve 2B, which many students consider the most challenging part of the reading exam. And I will show you how to follow the red thread of a text and place missing paragraph with confidence. Take care and good luck for your exam. Bye.